and I wanted to do it, and I wanted to make a difference in the lives of people. So when I looked at those two issues, that became the drive, the fuel for me to reach out and do something special in life.
When did that happen in your life? I mean, you're what, 51 now? Can I say that on the radio?
You're fine. It's really 52, but you're fine. You know, Paul, it happened. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. It happened my senior year of high school. I was a basketball player, gotten a few scholarships, and decided I wanted to go to school, not to play basketball, but to study. And then my parents told me they didn't have money. And I thought, well, I know it's the weekend. You may not have the $10,000 I need for the first year of school. They said, you don't get it. We're broke. We don't have the money. At that time in my life, I recognized a lifestyle that I did not want to live. And that was one of pretension, one of looks, but no assets. And I said I wanted some substance. So at the age of 17, the summer when I was 17, that's when the light bulb came on. It was time for me to do something totally different.
Did you, now when in doing that something different, did you do something that, did you say, listen, I'm just going to go out there and get a job. It doesn't, regardless of what the job is, I'm just going to go out there and get a job. Or did you do something to find out what your talent was? How did you learn what you were talented at and what you had a gift at doing?
Well, actually, Paul, I recognized pretty early that I was passionate about financial items. And I was very fortunate to find that out from a young age, passionate. I initially went out and got a job because that's all I knew. But on that job as a bellhop at a very nice restaurant here, hotel on the East Coast, I met some successful people, and I got to picking their minds. All the successful people that I liked and I met, they basically were entrepreneurs. They didn't have a job. They didn't report to anyone. They went out, they found a passion, they perfected their passion, and it created prosperity. So that when I was in college, those years of being a bellhop, meeting those people from different parts of the world, let me know that it had to be through entrepreneurism to reach my goals.
How did you choose? Because entrepreneurship is that's a big word, man. You have entrepreneurs.
It is a big word. You're right.
Yeah, that's a huge word. How did you choose the financial business in that big world of being an entrepreneur? How did you make that choice and saying, you know what, I know it's finance that I want to get into?
Because everything is moved by that. When someone wants to produce a movie, it's financial investors behind that. When someone wants to build a car in a car dealership, it's stockholders or investors behind that. When someone wants to have a radio show or station, it's finances behind that. I recognize that it was the monetary system that we had. It drove the world. And if I could go in there and understand what was going on, I could literally tap any type of market I wanted to, because finances are the foundation of anything you want to do in the business world.
What sacrifices did you have to make in getting to the place that you're at now? It's just, after you understood that, William, but let me ask you, was there a point where you had to start making some serious sacrifices in your life?
I did, Paul, and again, those sacrifices started in college. Most of the time when kids in college, summer months, you go, man, you party, you're at the beach, you're having a blast. I literally spent from my sophomore through senior year, my summers I spent at my job as a bellhop. At times, I literally learned. I literally went through all my courses, again, all the financial ones. I understood them. I dissected. I took that knowledge to another level. I contacted my professors. So initially, my 3 years of college, my last 3 years, I took what I had learned to get an understanding of how to do it. And then from there, the sacrifice was I couldn't do what everybody else did. They were out and about having fun. And I told myself, Paul, that if I was willing to spend 2 years of my life like other people wouldn't, I could spend the rest of it like other people can't. So I made a 2-year commitment. I was going to get this stuff, and that's what I did.
And that is awesome, man. One thing I've noticed with people is that they want a dream, but aren't willing to make the sacrifices to see the dream come to pass.
True. I agree, Paul. And I live by a key principle that says this. If you want something in life bad enough, you will find a way. However, if you don't find a way, Paul, you simply didn't want it bad enough. That's just the bottom line on life.
Well, now that you've gotten to a place where you are